So, hello, my name is Rafael Ramos and this is the 7th video that I am doing for my course of Low Advance. In this occasion, I have to talk about little things about the last unit that is maybe it's like make a recap, like the recap that I did some weeks ago. So in this occasion, like I going to share in my screen, there are many topics that we saw in this unit and I don't have too much photos about it, but I have too much to say in this occasion. So the principle was like we start to talk about vacation trips, how we can book and make reservations or something similar. We in this occasion talk too much about travels in general. So something that was principle or maybe a topic that I think that we saw too much in this unit was about an article that says what would you think about a company that gives you unlimited vacation days paid. So this was a curious thing that maybe I don't really like to think about it, because if I work in something that I really like, I don't want to have too much days of paid vacations, because there is too much things to take in consideration about that. And the principle are like maybe the projects that I'm doing, that responsibility is from my partners and maybe they're gonna have something against me for that actions. And maybe it's like if I'm working in something that I really like, I don't really have to take vacations. It's like if I have the pleasure to work in research and I have the opportunity to go like all the day to an laboratory and work with and make projects and research, and maybe it's like play all the day and the person is paying me for make that. I don't really like too much uncomfortable, and maybe I don't want to have too much vacations. But if I have to work in a company that is like something hard to do every day, I really think that I could use that vacation limited pay days for maybe making another things that I really like in my days. Another thing that we have to talk about in this unit was something that we regret, and in this occasion I think that I don't have too much things to regret, because right now the things that I'm doing are the things that all my life I want to do. Maybe not in the way that I want, but it's something similar. It's like I really want to. When I was a kid, I want to study physics at the National University. Maybe I'm going to share this one in the screen on the National University, but I have to move because my parents work. So I have to study something that was similar that I said in a previous video. Something that was similar in the region that I'm currently studying is electrical. Not in the university is electrical engineering, but the university has too much places to study, and in the place, or well, in the city that I have to study it, is there isn't a career that is in my city. So I have to see something similar to electrical engineering, and in that occasion was electronics engineering, that have too much things like physics and maths and the opportunity to make robots, or work with circuits, or maybe make research about it and electrical phenomena. So I decided to study electronics engineering in another place, and maybe there is no like too much complaints about it, because I have the opportunity to do a lot of things that I really like it, and I think that is a good way to take the benefits of my career. So I don't have too much regret about it. Another things that we talked in this unit was some advice that we will get, or we will say it to a friend, or maybe a relative, or to a couple. And in this occasion, maybe my advice were like for travel, that is the thing that I feel like I have a need to experience. But I think that I'm not a person that usually give an advice. It's like I only give an advice to a person if they ask me for advice. Unless they ask me, I don't really want to say something, or maybe I don't give an advice of something that I don't know too much about it, because I don't have to give a bad advice. So maybe in this occasion, something that I think in this moment making this presentation was to buy a power bank, because a power bank is, in my case, that I have a phone that don't have too much battery, is too much useful, because you don't have to depend to go to a place that have a place that you can go and charge your phone. You can move with some liberty to go in a city without worrying about your phone is turning off. Another thing is this one, that is know how to use Google Maps, because in this occasion, if you know how to use Google Maps and you have internet, maybe you don't get lost in any city, in my experience, because as I know like how to go in to a place, maybe if I have internet, there are like some alternatives that are like, if you are right here in Monteria, that is the city that I'm currently living, you can search like the place, and there are so many options that the app shows you. There is that you can take this route, these buses, and maybe you can go like in car, or with a bike, or maybe just walking, and maybe this is some good things that you must have and learn how to use it, because with this is maybe something a little bit more easier. So the last thing that I have to share, that I shared in my class, was like something that was unexpected, and I want to share this because a partner says that he doesn't understand the things that I was saying, and maybe I think that the reason was that I was too much distracted that day, and in that case, when I'm thinking about a lot of things, I don't have a proper way to say the things that I'm thinking in another language, or maybe it is similar in Spanish, but I don't know. Maybe I can express in a proper way when I'm distracted. So the principal thing is that I have to go to Ura. That is a place that, as you can see in the presentation, there are too much solar panels, and is something big. The persons in the middle of the station are too short compared with the floating station. So the things that was unexpected for me that day was like 3 or 4 things. The principal one was like I have to get, or maybe is I say it in a correct way, I have to go early to Monteria because I was in my grandma's house that is like 1 hour away from Monteria. So I had to take the only transportation that is from that town to the city, and maybe I was thinking about if I come like at 5 a.m. I can go and arrive to Monteria at 6, maybe a quarter before 6, but that doesn't happen. I have to the transportation go out to that town at 5:40, and I was like writing to the professor, and he's saying, I know that you are running late, but you have to say it before because we are waiting for you. And maybe that was something stressful for me, but I was on my way, so I can cancel. So I said like, please wait for me, I'm on the road. In a few minutes I arrived to Monteria. That was something that I didn't like it about that day. Another thing that was unexpected was like I don't have the correct shoes that I have to take to that place. That I have to have dielectrical shoes that are for avoid electrical discharge in our bodies, and we also have to have like a special, not that was not required. I want to say like special quote, but I remember that they say that it wasn't necessary. And another thing was like I was doing, I am doing right now research with this professor, and we need to take some like dates of this solar station, and the machine that we have was like it was damaged, but I didn't remember what was the damage. So we can install the professor can install the meteorological tool, and for that reason we maybe we don't lose the day, but we don't make all the things that we want that day. So I said in class that it was a horrible day because I have too much things that was unexpected, and also I have to wake up early, and I don't really like to wake up early because I don't know why, I really like to sleep. So if I have to wake up early, I can do it, but maybe I'm not in a good mood in all the day. or maybe I feel like I can think in a correct way in all the day. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.